Ukraine plans to launch a counteroffensive against Russia this spring. A former U.S. military meteorologist has taken to Twitter to provide valuable predictions as to when ground conditions will be right. The weather there is just one more thing that troops in the trenches at the front lines have to battle. In an effort to ease the burden, retired meteorologist and U.S. Air Force veteran David Helms analyzes weather that might affect the war and publishes his forecasts on social media under the hashtag NAFOweather, a likely reference to the North Atlantic Fellows Organization, an online anti-Russian propaganda movement. For the front in Ukraine, Helms has the following prediction. The loss of moisture from the soil really picks up by May 1st and beyond, he wrote in his analysis. In southern Ukraine, the soil will be dry from around mid-April, then 2 weeks later in the Donetsk region, and from mid-May in the Russian-occupied Luhansk region further north, he explained. Should the prediction turn out to be correct, it could have significant strategic meaning. While Russian tanks are still stuck in the mud in eastern Ukraine, the Ukrainian army could begin a counteroffensive in the south toward the Russian-occupied city of Melitopol. This spring, forecasts from Helms have special significance. Whoever determines the regionally varying end of Ukraine's mud season gets closer to answering the much-discussed question of when the country can launch a counteroffensive to liberate land occupied by Russian forces. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has referred to the planned counteroffensive in his daily video messages, as has his defense minister, who also recently expressed his gratitude for tanks sent by the UK and Germany, in addition to German Marder infantry fighting vehicles. In Ukraine, the mud season, known as Rasputitsa, renders fields and unpaved roads impassable for around a month in the fall and spring, due to rain and melting snow respectively. Tanks, troop carriers, and artillery pieces all become mired down in the soggy earth. Between the amount of moisture and the volume in the top 20 centimeters of the soil, as the moisture increases, the soil strength decreases, Helms said, adding that it's a logarithmic relationship. It changes very quickly at certain points as moisture accrues. All winter we've been accruing moisture in terms of snow, and the surface of the soil has been frozen largely, although with climate change at times the surface layer of the soil thawed out this winter. Mud season in the context of military vehicles depends not only on the strength of the soil, but also the kinds of vehicles that are anticipated for any offensive operation. Put simply, the heft of tanks and armored personnel carriers, including how many people they carry, determines whether or not they are likely to get stuck in the Ukrainian mud.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. He's doing the job every day.